Look, I woke up this morning and I had this thing in my brain and I was like, I have got to share it with you before even any of this is done. So, welcome to Bedhead and Breakthroughs. Maybe that's what I'll call this. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'm always changing my mind. But the thought that hit me this morning as I woke up is don't allow any other voice, including mine, surpass your own. Okay. Don't put it above you. Don't make it stronger than yours, better than yours, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I wrote this down, so I hope you'll forgive me if I'm going to, as I read through some of this. For all others can teach you, you still know better than anyone else what you're capable of and how fast you can go. And I know this can be tricky, especially if we're dealing with mental health issues or like trying to find our voice or trying to figure out who we are and what's us and what's other people. It can be tricky. Questions that I usually hear from clients about this is, how do I know when to push? How do I know when to slow down? How do I know when to stop completely? How can I trust me if I'm the one who got me into this place to begin with? And I'm going to tell you, it comes down to recognizing the difference between your true inner voice, your highest self speaking from inside you, and the cultural programming that has spent most of your life learning to mimic the sound of your voice. Okay, so one is you and one is the voice of programming. It comes down to recognizing the difference, okay? And here's what I want you to know. Your highest self will never abuse you. It will never undermine you, call you names, or hate on you. They won't tell you that you're too much or not enough. That inner voice won't keep you up at night listing all the things you've done wrong. Your highest self won't keep you small to keep you safe. Okay, that's really important. Your true, authentic voice will not keep you playing small in order to keep you safe. Instead, that voice will encourage you into growth and healthy risks. It'll believe in you when no one else will. It'll be honest with you. Okay, your inner voice isn't just la 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 la, connect the dots. It's not happy, happy, joy, joy, unicorn farts and hearts and all of that kind of jazz. It will be honest with you, even as it asks you to stretch beyond your current limits. Okay? It will do both for you. When we really, 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 really listen, authentic voice can do both. And when you need rest, your highest self will invite you to pause. It is not your highest self that wants you to grind out and burn out and fall apart. That's not inner self. That is cultural programming at work, because your highest self is always interested in leading you towards your greatest good. If you really want to know, you can always ask yourself, is this leading me to my greatest good? Is this leading me to the best human I can possibly be? If it is, trust the voice. If it isn't, okay, rethink. Rethink, which means anything else, any voice that speaks to hurt, or seeks to, not speaks to, that seeks to hurt, undermine, belittle, compare, or otherwise thwart your growth in self, confidence, courage, and magic. That is not your voice. It is bullshit programming trying to mimic the sound of you. Okay? It's bullshit programming. Trying to mimic the sound. I know it sounds like you. I know, I get it. It used to sound like me too. But we got to start telling the difference. And when you do, it'll be really interesting, because suddenly you'll realize it doesn't sound as much like you as you thought it did. So outside guides can help you. We can help you discern the difference. We can be a great reflector in the process. That's what I do. I'm a mirror. I reflect. However, I am not to take the place of your voice. I am not to override your voice. I am not here to try and convince you not to listen to your voice. That's not my job. Not my job. Okay? So outside guides should never replace or override the voice of inner truth singing from your soul. So remember this process is about hearing you, discerning the difference between, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had tears. Discerning the difference between what is you and what is outside or cultural programming. That's the process. But you are worth trusting. You are worth hearing. You are worth listening to. Always remember that. Okay? Have a beautiful rest of your day.